I want to do a little video on my 2012 Infiniti G37. Every time it rains, we wind up with a puddle on the floor like this. So my wife called the dealer, and they said it was going to be $400 to fix it. So I didn't think so. I knew it was coming from that sunroof. They told her they had to take the whole headliner, everything down to fix it, which is all bullshit. Basically, what you do is you pull the cap off the pillar right here, the door pillar, pops right off there. Here's the drain tube that comes down from the sunroof. If you follow it down behind this vent right on the firewall, you'll find this little thing right here hooked to the end of the drain tube. What I did was I pulled it out there, and it had a little baffle at the end to keep anything from crawling up in there, which is actually what causes the blockage. So I cut that baffle out of there, and I installed a drinking straw out of one of them sippy cups right in there. It had a little knot on it that'll keep it from falling through. So when I reinstall the tube back onto it, it'll slide over top of that knot. There's no way that straw can fall out. And now what'll happen is it'll actually run all the way through instead of leaking behind the gasket that was right there too. It had a little cheap ass foam gasket. So this should seal that rascal up pretty tight and alleviate all leaks. I'm going to pull this tube out here and put some glue on there just to make sure it's a nice tight fit and nothing can creep in behind it, but it's just an added precaution. But literally, I've got about 20 minutes into the job so far, and another 20 minutes I'll have the thing wrapped up. So an hour of my own labor versus $400 from the Infiniti dealership. They're really taking advantage of people. I saw a couple of videos online, but all they did was shove the camera in there deep and show what they were doing. They didn't actually explain to the people how to go through here and what y'all had to do. You're going to need a big long pair of needle nose pliers like this. These are made by Crescent, really good. They're compound pliers. So you open them a little ways at the handle there, and they open real far. You'll have to reach in there when you see that little fit, and it just snaps right into the bulkhead. So you grab it by the nipple there with the pliers, pull it out, cut that little baffle off the end of it that was right there on that end there. Cut it off with a little razor knife. I came through the side there and snipped it off very carefully. Get yourself one of them sippy cup straws. It's actually really tight. I might not even need to glue it in there, but it fit in there perfect. And that little knot on the end of that straw will keep it from falling through and falling out. Your hose there will go back over top of this nice and tight, and this is going to solve all the problems on there. I'll wait till we have a problem with the rest of them before I do anything about it. And then you just put your blower assembly. Just sits in there like that with one screw on the side that holds it in. Very easy. Definitely not a $400 fix like the rip-off dealership, which I won't mention because I don't believe in trashing people like that. But they're definitely taking advantage of people. A lot of people who have an Infiniti might just be working people like myself who don't want to spend $400. We just had them service the oil on it, part of the plan, but now we could put that $400 towards the new tires that it needs. So please post any comments, likes, whatever, don't likes, any questions. I'm a boat mechanic, so this stuff comes pretty easy to me. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to walk you through it. Anybody with a little bit of skill sets can fix this.